Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen. Here's a wild thought. Every enemies to lovers trope you've seen in a movie, a K-drama, a book talk recommendation, it's running on a 200-year-old blueprint. Jane Austen built it first, and she built it as a takedown, not a fairy tale, a takedown of an entire economic system that ran on women's bodies and men's bank accounts. So, here's the setup. Mrs. Bennet has 5 daughters and 0 sons. In 1813 England, that's a financial crisis, not a sweet family detail. Because of how inheritance works, when Mr. Bennet dies, the house goes to a random male cousin. The daughters get nothing. So the entire plot, every party, every visit, every "oh, he's so rich" comment, is 5 women racing against a ticking clock to marry before the floor drops out from under them. Enter Mr. Darcy, rich, brooding, allergic to small talk, and the second he walks into a room, he insults everyone in it without saying a word, just looks unimpressed. Enter Elizabeth Bennet, sharp, funny, refuses to perform for anyone, and decides almost instantly that she hates him. She's not wrong to. At their first dance, he refuses to dance with her, basically loud enough for her to hear it, and says she's not handsome enough to tempt him. That's the whole book in one sentence, honestly. Pride versus Prejudice. He's full of one, she's full of the other. 3 things this book is actually about, not just will they, won't they. First, marriage as survival, dressed up as romance. Charlotte Lucas, Elizabeth's best friend, marries a man named Mr. Collins. He's pompous, dull, obsessed with his own importance. Every scene with him is basically comic relief. And Charlotte doesn't love him. She tells Elizabeth flat out that she's not romantic. She just wants a comfortable home, because that's the most a woman in her position can realistically expect. That line right there is the most quietly devastating sentence in the whole novel. Austen's not writing a love story next to that scene. She's writing an indictment. Second, first impressions lie, on purpose. Darcy is awkward and proud, so everyone reads him as arrogant. Wickham is charming and easy to talk to, so everyone reads him as trustworthy. Both readings are wrong. Wickham turns out to be a con artist who almost ruins the youngest Bennet sister's entire life. Darcy turns out to be the guy quietly paying off Wickham's debts and fixing the disaster behind the scenes, expecting 0 credit. Austen's basically saying, charisma is a skill, not a character trait. The guy who's easy to like learned how to be easy to like. That doesn't make him good. Third, Elizabeth's whole arc is admitting she was wrong. This is the part people skip when they call this just a romance. Elizabeth isn't some passive heroine waiting to be chosen. She actively, confidently misjudges Darcy for half the book. And when she finds out she was wrong, she doesn't get defensive. She says it straight to herself. Till this moment, I never knew myself. That's not a romance beat. That's a character doing the hardest thing a smart, opinionated person can do. Admitting her first read on someone was just flat out incorrect. Okay, here's my actual opinion on this one. I think Darcy is wildly overrated as a romantic lead, not as a character, as a boyfriend. People romanticize tall, rich, says nothing, judges you silently, and I need everyone to remember his personality literally almost ruins his own shot with Elizabeth. He gets the girl because he does the work to fix his attitude, not because brooding is inherently attractive. We've turned emotionally constipated rich guy into a genre, and I blame this book a little, even though the book itself is making fun of that exact type. What's underrated is Charlotte's whole storyline. Everyone's obsessed with the Darcy-Elizabeth slow burn, and meanwhile Charlotte's quietly delivering the most honest commentary on what marriage actually was for women with no money. Elizabeth gets the rom-com ending. Charlotte gets the realistic one, and the book wants you to sit with both. This one's for you if you like a slow burn that actually makes both people change, not just one person fixing the other. If you've ever judged someone too fast and had to eat that later, this book's gonna hit different. And honestly, if you think classics are boring, this is the one to break that streak. It's funnier than people give it credit for. If this kind of breakdown is your thing, sub for more. Next time, we're going further back, into the mix this whole genre actually descends from. Pride keeps you from changing your mind. Prejudice keeps you from changing it fast enough. Fix both, or you're just Darcy at a party nobody invited him to. That's the ghost. I'm out.